Merry Christmas. So I've had a couple of cocktails and I decided that I wanted to do a very special reading of my poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Here we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas in the front of the house. The only creature still stirring was that sad, dying mouse. The glue trap was placed by the reach-in with care in hopes that the rodents would soon be aware. This server was ready to be home in his bed while visions of autograt danced in his head. My apron now off, cleaning my last ketchup cap, when I hear from the window a soft, gentle rap. I try to ignore all the obnoxious clatter, but I walk towards the noise to see what's the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. Check it. Crack it open so slightly, do nothing so rash. The moon on the breast of this tired-looking hoe gave me the feeling she wanted some mo. When what to my wandering eye should appear, this bitch had a coupon for one freebie beer. With her Lee press-on nails and her mascara too thick, I knew in a moment she must be some trick. A hooker, a hoe, or whatever the name. It's Christmas Eve, bitch, we're closed. It's a shame. Please, just a bud, a Corona or Bass. I have this free coupon I pulled from my ass. In 6 more short days, the coupon's not valid, and if not a beer, maybe one small side salad? I looked at the lady, saw the need in her eyes, and wondered how badly she wanted some fries. But we're closed for the night, and I'm ready to go, so I turned off the light and shut the window. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof scratching and gnawing, giving me proof that this crack whore was desperate and needed a beer. Or maybe she needed some holiday cheer. She broke through the skylight and came down with a thud. Her panties were twisted and covered with mud. Way too much makeup was covering her face, and her sad, bloodshot eyes were scanning the place. Her eyes, how they crossed her hair, it was so scary. I pitied the loser who had popped her cherry. Her droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and her nose was all white from doing some blow. The stump of a blunt she held tight in her teeth, and the stench of her body encircled her head like a wreath. She had a broad face and a round, big fat belly, and she reached to a table for a packet of jelly. She slurped it up quickly and looked at the shelf. I picked up a steak knife to protect myself. The bottles of liquor went straight to her head, and I knew right away I had nothing to dread. She spoke not a word, but went straight to the whiskey. She downed the whole bottle and asked, "Did you miss me?" And laying her finger aside of her nose, she took one deep sniff and reached into her clothes. In her hand was the coupon for the beer that was free. She said, "Thank you," then burped and gave it to me. I opened the door and she went out of sight, saying, "Happy Christmas, Dad," saying Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Tip your server.